What's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in. We will talk about that game last night, or lack thereof, from the Montreal Canadiens, but just a few things on my mind. I'll tell you this about at the end of the video also, but I did release a video yesterday looking ahead 2 years from now to a potential mock draft for the Montreal Canadiens, and after last night's game, it's one of those games where it's a good time to do that, so we'll talk about that later on. That being said, though, the Montreal Canadiens lose 4-0 to the San Jose Sharks at home. Once again, they haven't won against San Jose at home since 2015, and the first goal of the game goes in with less than 2 minutes into the game. Poor Jake Allen, right? But then on the Sharks power play, not long after that, he stops 6 shots. So he bounced back decently well in that regard, but the Habs just couldn't get it going. And again, a case of the power play. The power play couldn't get it done. 0 for 6. They couldn't get it going on a 5-on-3 in the third period, where it really looked like they had a chance to get back into the game. And then Mike Matheson, all right. Mike Matheson, we gotta talk about this. Mike, what are you doing? I'm not trying to just completely center the guy out, but that is a hard play to watch, man. And I know he just got back and he's trying to get his groove still, but he's still had some blips on the radar. And this was a big blip, especially after the Canadiens just failed on a 5-on-3 and another 5-on-4 man advantage. So that was a tough play to watch. It was like happening in slow motion practically. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Last night, I asked my wife to record the game, and she was out at the time. So when she got home, she forgot. So when I got home at 11 o'clock after work, I couldn't watch the game. So I was stuck watching the full extended highlight pack. But I'm kind of glad I did. I'm kind of glad she forgot, because it didn't really end up mattering, right? It was a 4-0 game. And some notes from Martin St. Louis, we can point out that he still liked Montreal's 5-on-5 play, and they did have a lot of chances in this game. And even Nick Suzuki also saying how he liked their 5-on-5 game. They had control of the puck most of the game. They just couldn't bury it, and they're just not able to execute in this game. So they liked Slavkovsky's game. Marty liked Slavkovsky's game and said that he got a lot of chances when he was bumped up to play with anyone other than Dvorak and Jake Evans. He was getting more chances and looked more dangerous out there. So his confidence is building. That's a good sign. Other than that, though, I mean, yeah, wasn't much doing for the Canadiens in this one, and San Jose is able to take advantage. And that stretch pass on Logan Couture's goal was a beautiful goal. It was shown everywhere, so we got that shoved in our face more than once. But I think, and the reason I put it in the title of this video and the thumbnail, wherever I decided to put it, is it too early to embrace another tank? I don't think it is. I think at this point, and this is part of the reason I did that video yesterday about Montreal's mock lineup in 2 years, which is very hard to do when you have 2 drafts that haven't even been done yet and 2 free agency classes. I don't think it's too early at this point. I'm not saying after just one loss here we're going to throw in the towel and forget about this season, but Montreal has to hit on this 2023 NHL entry draft. They have to get a top 5, top 10 pick at the very least. They need another strong forward. They need another top 2 center. Christian Dvorak is not the answer. Nick Suzuki, and then you got to get somebody else. And a lot of people got mad at me for suggesting Pierre-Luc Dubois in 2024. That's a backup plan in case we don't draft another top center in the 2023 draft, or even 24. But the 23 class is loaded with forwards and centers specifically. So if we can't get ourselves another first-round pick, which I think they're going to have to, you're going to have to start listening to offers on Josh Anderson again. And if the offer's there and a first-round pick is involved, I think you might have to do it. Some of you guys suggested that, Anderson doesn't have a high enough hockey IQ to be in the top 6. Well, if he's not going to play in the top 6, I don't know. I don't see him being in the bottom 6. I don't know. I just don't see it. But I think we got to make a decision and either move on from Anderson or not, and listen to some other offers for other players too. But Josh Anderson's at the top of that list. As we know, there was a ton of offers that came in last year for him. We need to get a top 5 pick. Top 5 pick is the goal. That's where you hit, is in the top 5. So anyway, I put these videos out even after losses sometimes, and I don't even know if you guys are nearly as interested. It's suggested that you might not be. You guys react a lot more to my videos after wins. So either way, I'm here. So I can't watch every game, unfortunately. My dream is to be able to watch every single game and do a video after every single game. So when that time comes, I'll be doing that. But Anyway, thanks for the support regardless, you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.